place. A lot of turkeys here. That's the first cicadas of the season that I've heard. So cicadas mean one thing to me. When you hear them, meh, that means heat. And we're in the Bethlehem Land Trust today, and unfortunately they are maintaining this field today, so you're going to hear a little bit of landscaping equipment. I'm not sure what kind it is. Let me see if I can identify this. I'm going to go with beech, but it doesn't, I don't know. I'm going to honestly say I really don't know, so if somebody knows, but look at this magnificent tree. This alone is cool. Fantastic. So we're at the Bethlehem Land Trust in Bethlehem, Connecticut, and it's really cool. I drive by this place all the time, almost once a week, and this is the first time I've stopped in, and I'm really impressed. Really impressed. This place was originally an orchard, and then some fires and hurricanes happened, and they're trying to rejuvenate it. And that huge tree that we see on the way in is a pig nut hickory. The nuts aren't really palatable to humans, but they were used for hogs in colonial times, and that guy probably was from colonial times. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm mistaken. The pig nut is that guy, okay, right there. And that huge tree on the way in before the wall is an American elm tree. And I was gonna say elm. I don't see those a lot. It's a shade tree. And it's one of the favorite nesting sites for the Baltimore Orioles. And they used to be all over the place according to this, but they were cut down by the Dutch and reintroduced in the 1930s from Europe. Today, few survive. This is one of the largest ones in Connecticut, that elm tree. So that's interesting. They had a disease kind of like the chestnut that wiped them out. And then they brought in elm trees from Europe, but that's one of the original American elm trees. And this big boy here is a hickory pig nut hickory. And I got all that from this kiosk here, so none of that rolls off the top of my head. Yeah, no, I know these things. We're just on location today, because we got some other stuff to do, but let's just go a little bit further in. Off in the distance, there's something large moving. You can see it right there, right? We have a verified horse sighting with a human occupant. Probably a symbiotic relationship, although the human could be parasitic, I'm not sure. It's coming this way. One of those fancy brown and white horses. For 10 years, I lived across a horse farm, and I love looking at them. I'm gonna leave it at that. Didn't even notice us. I'll wait till she gets a little further in and do a howl when she can't see me. Scare the crap out of her. Here, let's stand over here. There's the horse person. Here, and they're coming our way. It's like I said, I lived across from a horse farm for 10 years. And she had that typical, like there goes the neighborhood because CCIS is here. Woo! There, that's for her. Look at her. Poor horse. Be nice to the people in the woods, you horse people. Because you know what it is? When I follow you, there's always horse poop and horse flies that follow me. So yeah, and those poor animals. And they definitely don't like it. So it looks to me like the trails aren't very well marked and that they're just starting to sort of track them out. There's a lot of birds in here. I'll give one more howl. Woo! This is not an easy hike in here. So I might not have stirred up a squatch, but I stirred up a privileged horse owner. And that's always a good thing. Because these woods are ours. They're for the public. Our taxes pay for the preservation of this. That means everybody, and especially the CCIS viewers and fans and friends. Especially us, because we're spreading awareness of the diversity and the biology of Connecticut's forested lands. Yeah. Anyhow, that's not what it's about, people. It's about getting out there. So remember, track your way to our like and subscribe button. Find us on our social media and check out our merchandise. We got some nice stuff for you to wear out there. And if you can go and stir up a horse person, then I recommend it. I'm going to give her one more howl just because. And a nice loud one, too. Woo! Now who's laughing? Us. Yeah, this is not it. Look at, there's all kinds of these things sticking up. This is not a comfortable hike in here. I mean, they're clearing it out, and it's just gnarly in here. I don't see any, not a whole lot of like deer or anything, but there are turkeys here. You can see them. That's a bobcat. That's a big boy. Okay, well, this is not a good place. I gotta go. Bobcat, turkeys, horses. Be a happy horse person. If you see a hiker, say hi, and then apologize for the horse poop and the horse flies.